Hello everybody, it's vanburman here. Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be opening this legendary collection 25th anniversary edition of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. What's the reason for buying them? Well, I had these ones as a kid, or the booster packs that are on here that we're going to be opening were the ones that I would have opened, I say, when I was younger, when I could afford them. Not particularly very often, but still, occasionally. And it was on a fairly good deal on Hot UK deals, so I thought, why not? The bonus is that we get some guaranteed cards, which these three never had as a kid. I did have these from the various starter decks and whatnot, but yeah, pretty cool. I thought we'd just go through that and see what it's like. The reason that I actually was interested in getting it at all is because I've actually pre-ordered a couple of packs of the new Pokemon one, which is the 151 edition thing. I don't know. Mr. Bruce told me about them. So I thought I would partake, as he was going to be buying a few packs as well. Although that few packs that he's now bought has probably become something like 20 packs. Maybe even more, actually. Maybe close to 30. So yeah, hopefully we get some interesting stuff. I don't necessarily want anything super rare. I don't know what is rare nowadays at all. I would have to have a look online to work that out. The box itself is actually really cool though, to be honest, especially as it's got the God cards on there from the TV show. So I think this is really around the first proper Yu-Gi-Oh cartoon series. Once again, that I would have watched when I was younger, that and Pokemon and all the rest of it was my sort of very preschool, not preschool, but prior to attending school, cartoon watching in the morning. So it took up a lot of my time. It's nice. This is cool. This takes me back actually quite a lot. Just the packs of cards. I see we've got quite a lot of empty space in there, to be expected. So these are the guaranteed cards. Like I said, never had any of these ones in particular. In fact, I seem to remember that they had them on like QVC at one point, the 3 cards, and they were like sold as this sort of special collector's edition thing, and there was something like £50 or something for the 3. I don't know if anyone else has seen that at all. Don't know why I watch QVC much, but I seem to remember that. So yeah, so we'll go through and have a look at these. I've never had these. I imagine they're not particularly very rare now because they come in these boxes and whatnot, but it doesn't really matter. It is quite cool. I'll have a look at them in a bit more detail after, but yeah, it's very nice. Ugh. Yeah. So we've got the blue one, the red one, which is cool because he's a dragon, although not classed as a dragon, unfortunately. It's funny actually because they don't have the effects on the cards at all, which is just like the TV show, and they don't have like the proper backing either. They got the color, which I think is actually how they were in the TV show. So yeah, still very nice, and obviously the big one, Ra. And then we've got like these are like the reprints, I guess, of the original cards that I don't like anywhere near as much as the proper ones. So you know how the Blue Eyes was before, when it's sort of like a bit less like jumping out of a tablet, which like I get the point of it thematically for the cartoon, but I don't like the artwork as much. Maybe I should actually can do a little bit of a zoom in. Why not? This Red Eyes one I don't mind as much. That's actually not bad in terms of the style on that one. Oh, and then we get like I don't actually know what this is, like a special holographic one. So I happen to have got the Ra special holographic, which yeah, I mean it doesn't really look quite as cool because it's quite like goldy coloured anyway. But no, I'm fairly quite cool actually. Don't know what I'll do with these though, but anyway, never mind. So let's open some of the boosters and see what we get from these. We'll go through what I do have. And then I don't think there's anything special in the bottom, but I do want to check. No. No. Nothing in there. No, we'll move them off to the side. So I bought... I'm trying to think what I actually bought as a kid. I think I definitely bought a couple of these Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon packs. I think I bought a Metal Raiders one as well at some point, but these are all the ones that were out in a shop called Game World near me when I was younger. That were the place to go and buy them. So I guess it's a good thing that they're the English edition. Start back to front, I suppose, and we'll go for the Invasion of Chaos. Does it actually say what we get? No specific card rarity is guaranteed. Within an individual pack, box, or case, unless otherwise indicated. Oh, okay, so it doesn't even have a chance of certain rarities and stuff. Oh no, it does tell you what's in the collection though. So there's 9 cards, and then they're made up of all these different ones. Probably can't even read that actually. Yeah, I guess that's probably the same for all of them. But I thought generally you got like a certain well, I don't know. I thought you got like a certain amount of rares and all the rest of it in a pack, but clearly that just wasn't the case, or is not the case anymore. Because I seem to have got quite a few spell cards. Oh, I had the Manipulation of Ants card. That takes me back. Oh, Pinch Hopper. Yes, I had that one as well when I was younger. I think I gave them all to my cousin in the end. Robin Zombie. Yeah, I know all of these. These were very, like, of the time, for sure. Levia, Dragon, Daedalus. See, the thing is, like, that's the thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! They call a lot of things dragons, and then they're not dragons. This one is a sea serpent, and you have to have Umi on the pitch in order to be able to make it worthwhile, which, unfortunately, they didn't get. Hero Merge is a very good card, actually. Good trap card for getting a special summon. So, out of all of the cards that I have here, that is probably the one that I would put into my imaginary deck. So when an opponent's monster declares an attack, your opponent chooses one random card from your hand. If it's a monster that can be special summoned, special summon it. Otherwise, send it to the graveyard. So yeah, it can be pretty useful, I must say. Right, let's have a look at this one. So, oh no, we're going to go back to front. I want to do the Blue Eyes White Dragon one last, if at all possible, because because you can get a Blue Eyes White Dragon in that one, obviously. Okay, so the next one is Dark Crisis, and there's less cards in this one, apparently. But let's do it. Let's see what we get. I'm sure there must be a better way of opening these. I'm going to have to perfect my skills for the Pokemon cards. Oof, that was a bit rough. Okay, Battle Footballer. Yep, I had that one as well. Good defensive card, that one. And looks a bit intimidating, so that's always very good. Token Thanksgiving. Yes, for all of your tokens. Pandemonium. I don't actually remember Pandemonium. Ah, yes, Goblin of Greed. Once again, like a pretty good card because it has the high defense stat. Guardian Bayou. A rare. So no shinies in this one, I don't think. If that's our rare, that's our rare. I don't actually remember that one, but it does look pretty cool. And Shadow Knight Archfiend. So he's got 2000 attack and 1600 defense, so he must have a really bad special effect. Once per turn during your standby phase, you must pay 900 life points. This is not optional, or this card is destroyed. Yes, so he is a short-term fix kind of card, and then we got some of the magic cards which are not particularly all that great, as far as I can tell. That one was a little bit disappointing, actually. Not as good as the Invasion of Chaos one, but hey, there you go. Can't be winners. So next one we've got is Pharaoh's Servant, 25th anniversary one, of course. And yeah, they all seem to be in very similar style rarities and all the rest of it. Hopefully we'll get like a couple of shiny ones overall. Although it's not looking particularly good. I'm heavily relying on the last few packs. Turtle Island, Dark Fire Soldier #1. Is that one of the fusion material for the Flame Swordsman? Can't remember if it's that one or might be #2. Overdrive, yes, had that one. The machine cards, I didn't really like them too much. Cold Wave is not a terrible card. Nobleman of Extermination, that's my rare. Gosh, I tell you, we have not been given anything that is good. Like, these are all the, like, especially playing like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Like Game Boy Advance games and that sort of thing. Like, these are all the ones you would ignore as a general rule, unless you're going for a very specific thing. Like if you're going for a light build where you're going to like buff your light cards and all that, then maybe that would work. But yeah, I've not been given the best hand here, and we're halfway. This is over the halfway point. So we're quite fortunate that the promo cards, at least anyway, are very cool. Even if they're not the art print that I most like. So what's this one? This one is Spell Ruler. Hopefully we'll get some spell cards then. So Fairy Hand Mirror, Turtle Oath. I think I might have bent them. Oh, we actually did get a really good card. Or one of them. I know it doesn't like. This is like one of the things that I know it doesn't sell for a lot, but it is a good card, or at least when I was playing it, you would want in your deck, which is Mystical Space Typhoon. Very good. Quick spell card. Can be used to destroy a spell or trap on the field, which is pretty good. One that you would definitely used to have in your hand. And then we've got Amoeba, which is not that particularly good. So that's like 50p in terms of value back so far. So Metal Raiders, don't remember what's in this, what the main one of this is. Looks like it's Summoned Skull, which be jazzed to get, because that would just be cool. Not for any particular reason other than the fact it was in the cartoons, and it's a pretty decent little card actually. When you think about it, it's just one tribute. Crawling Dragon, finally a dragon, which is quite nice. Although 5 stars, so dubious worth. Blast Juggler, not bad, not a terrible card. Yeah, these ones, they're like 1500 attack, 1300 defense, and they're 5 stars. Is whatever they're called, not particularly all that great. Sword of Deep Seated, once in the can't, not necessarily too bad. A rare Blade Fly, a weird like hollow Sujin, which because he's not got the Sujin letters are not hollow, are not in the rare colour, which is actually quite strange. So this is one of the Gate Guardians. So actually a pretty decent card to have got, I think. I had this one as well. It's probably one of my first Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Someone actually gave me this one back in primary school. That's quite that is quite cool. I think I had that and a Blue Eyes White Dragon at one point. Yeah, so that's quite nice to have as a bit of a one. I'm actually quite pleased. There's two shinies, so there you go. Not too bad. And then we saved the best one for last, which, from what I remember, all the ones I opened of this, I got nothing good out of the 3 or 4 that I managed to have as a kid. So you just always find it, hoping for a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Although I don't know if that's necessarily the best card in this set, but anyway, we will see. We will see what we get. Okay, Terror the Terrible. Had Urabi as well. Yeah, the dinosaur. Not terrible. 1500 attack. You know, he's worthwhile bringing on. But that's about it. Another one of these useless 6-star cards. 5-star card. Yeah, 1 tribute cards. Probably one of the worst fusions. Like not really worth bothering with. Trihorn Dragon is actually pretty darn good if you think about like that period in time, because he is 2 tributes, and he's not as good as, you know, something like Blue Eyes White Dragon, which has got 3000 attack, but he's certainly better than a Red Eyes Black Dragon or a Dark Magician. And actually they were only sort of buffed with ancillary cards later on. So in terms of like pure power, Trihorn Dragon, not bad at all. And then just some fairly pretty basic, unfortunately, cards at the end. So I did end up getting three shiny cards. I'm a bit like, it's a bit strange that the Shuijin doesn't have a rare text. I don't know if that's normal or not, or something for the reprint or whatever. But yeah, just strange. So we'll go through the rares and the shinies. No shinies in this particular pack, but I'll get the rares out anyway. Oh no, I did get into a shiny. Oh, I forget about this one. So I did. Didn't actually do too bad. I don't know what kind of rarity they are. I think they're just the super rares or something. In any case, I don't think that was too bad. A nice trip down memory lane. Got some cards that I'd never had but coveted as a child, which I don't really necessarily covet now because they're in my hand, but they are yeah, very, very cool to have just as a thing. So yeah, quite excited to go through the Pokemon cards. I don't know if I'll be doing a live video on that one or not. This one I need to, if I am going to do it again, I really need to work on the lighting because it's quite difficult to read those cards. Obviously I can zoom in and everything else, but you then have to wait for this autofocus to pick up. So there you go. Maybe we'll just go through them very quickly if you want to see them all in zoomed up land. And then we'll go through the promo cards. So the special technology promo, whatever it's called on the box, is the raw card. Then we've got Obelisk, Slifer, and Ra, of course, which are I guess the main reason anyone buys this particular set, other than nostalgia factor. And then you also get these 3 as well. So yeah, pretty good. All of them, which ended up having in that various format. I think I actually had 2 or 3 of these in that binder that I bought when I was at university. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's probably gone on for way too long. It's gone on for a decent amount of time. But yeah, so yeah, let me know what you think. Don't know what to do with these now. I mean, I am probably not looking to do any new displays or something, but I'll have to have a think about it because it might be quite cool to display some of these and have it as like a functional little piece for my shelf or something. Gives it a purpose then. The rest of the cards I'm not really too fussed about, but yeah, it's very nice to go have a little trip down memory lane. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.